Your pipe cleaners suck, and I'm gonna show you why. Hello pipers, and welcome to a little bit of a different video. In this one I will show you a little bit of pipe maintenance and show you why your pipe cleaners suck, or why all pipe cleaners suck in my opinion. Alright, so for this demonstration we're gonna start with a pipe that I've probably smoked 5 or 6 times without really cleaning it from the inside properly. So most people, what they tend to do when they clean their pipe is take out the stem, right? And then probably you're gonna have either this type of pipe cleaner or that one, or the one with the bristles. And yes, the one with the bristles will give you a little bit of a better result, but like for what I'm about to show you, it almost doesn't make any difference. And what people will do is, let's grab this one. They'll just go inside and start cleaning. As you can see, there is a lot of stuff coming out. Let me just grab a piece of paper because I don't want to mess with my table. All right, and they'll do this. Then they'll do the same thing with the other side. Maybe you can fold it and you can clean the mortise. As you can see, with the first couple of dips there's a lot of dirt that came out, and then you go with another one, right, until it's clean. Let's see the second one. All right, already a lot cleaner, almost clean. Like those are the super soft pipe cleaners, and I use them only for stems. And if I want something more substantial, I might grab one of those. Let's see. Like that's how the last one looks, like almost clean at this point. So basically you can see this is, I would consider this pipe clean. If that's like my pipe and I'm doing maintenance, probably most of you are also like this. All right, let's fold it and let's clean the inside of the mortise again. And there's almost nothing coming out. So that's a clean pipe, right? I'm not gonna go with the stem, but it's basically the same thing. That's a clean pipe, right? All right, let me show you something. Let's open up a small glass with alcohol and let's get one of those. So just as a reminder, this was our last result, basically clean. And we dip it in alcohol and let's see if the pipe was actually clean. All right, you can already see the difference just by adding alcohol in the equation. We can actually take out quite a lot of dirt that the dry pipe cleaner completely missed. And there is no way for you to tell because you take it out and you see that's clean, and we move on. All right, now let's see, fold it with the mortise. And this was a very clean pipe, right? Completely cleaned, restored, and after that I smoked it, let's say 5 times. All right, let's see if we can take out even more with the better or the thicker pipe cleaner. So this is those are the conical ones. Conical? No, what was the word? Yeah, I think it's conical. So now, as you can see, we're still taking out some residue. And now we move to the better pipe cleaner and with alcohol, and we're getting to the point where we're again like pretty clean. Let's see what this pipe cleaner does to the mortise with alcohol, and this is, again, I would call it clean. Like you'll never get to a point where it's completely like white. All right, so far they don't suck. So far we learned we add alcohol to get rid of everything. Let me show you something else though. A Q-tip. a dry Q-tip will still get more than the pipe cleaners. But let's see what happens when we dip it in alcohol. Like, we already cleaned this pipe with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pipe cleaners. A couple of them were dry and a couple dipped with alcohol, one softer, one harder, and we're still getting more. Let's try another one. And right now we might be thinking, yeah, all right, so the Q-tip is getting a little bit more, so what? Oh, you see, this was completely missed by the pipe cleaners. So the Q-tip is getting a little bit more. So what? Well, this is for a very clean pipe, right? That was a completely 100% clean pipe that was smoked a couple of times. Let's see how the equation changes if we grab an actual estate pipe, just an eBay pipe, and let's see if anything changes here. So we have a Svendborg here, pretty smoked, not cleaned whatsoever. We have cake inside, everything. Let's take the stem out, and we're gonna figure that one out later. I have no idea if it's dirty inside, but looking at the outside, it should be. So let's do the same exercise with a dry pipe cleaner. Oh, that's actually cleaner than my personal pipe. So that's the dry pipe cleaner. The soft one, let's try the harder one. Maybe it can pick up something. Absolutely nothing. So perfectly clean pipe. All right, let's see what happens if we fold this and how the mortise is. So if we had to trust this, I can smoke the pipe immediately, right? This is perfectly clean. This is cleaner than my personal pipe. Now let's just grab some more pipe cleaners and let's see if anything changes if we dip the pipe cleaner in alcohol. I might have grabbed just a very, very clean pipe. I hope not, because then I'm gonna have to grab, oh, okay, already getting some stuff that wasn't existent a moment ago, right? Not existent whatsoever. And this is the soft one. Okay. So we're getting a little bit. Let's see if there's something in the mortise. Nope. This is also not the most comfortable for the mortise, but whoa. See, that wasn't there at all before. Now let's see the thicker one, what it will do. How are you doing, by the way? Sorry for the silence. All right, the thicker one still gets more. And now the thicker side, even more yet, but as you can see, we're getting to a point where it's cleaner. Let's see the mortise. Here I expect quite a lot of dirt to be revealed. I don't know if you can see from the second camera, but yeah, that's just a little bit. And now, before I switch to Q-tips to show you, I will show you something else that I do. This is my Vauen pick from my Vauen automatic tamper. It's been modified. I've sharpened, dulled some edges. It's been modified. And let's see if we could actually, if there's anything to scrape off. I'll show you on another pipe, but here, I don't know if you can see it. Let's see on this camera. But we're already picking like chunks of dried sludge. And what this does, it also agitates this layer of dried sludge. And now when we grab a Q-tip and dip it in alcohol, again, you remember that's the proper pipe cleaner dipped in alcohol, and that's what it got. Now let's see with the Q-tip. This is the moment of truth for me. Otherwise, I gotta reshoot the video with another pipe. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna get the result that I'm looking for. Yeah, that was, remember, in the beginning, before adding the alcohol, before switching the pipe cleaners, it was completely clean. The pipe cleaners came out 100% clean. And the alcohol that I'm using, that's like isopropyl alcohol, like 97% or 99%. Look at this. And from experience, I can tell you, it's probably gonna take me like 30 or 40 Q-tips to get the whole pipe clean. And I get it, Q-tips are not as practical. For example, for stems, you can almost forget about it. Sometimes the airflow is too tight. Let's try in the airflow, because that was a really clean part before. Because on the step on the mortise, yeah, the gunk like tends to collect there, but this is the airflow now. Look at this. This was completely invisible before. So you don't have to clean your pipe every single time with alcohol, but I recommend every single pipe smoker to grab a bottle of alcohol. Look at this. To get themselves a bottle of alcohol. And what I would do is maybe once a month, I'm gonna do a clean like this, even on my own pipes. And as you can see from the downhill before, it doesn't take that much if the pipe was already cleaned. But if you're taking like an estate pipe, especially like from eBay, not a restored one, but even with the restored one, you're gonna be amazed at how much gunk you can take out. And what I would do in the restoration process, I would just go again with the pick, because all those Q-tips with alcohol, they softened everything up, and here I'm picking up a lot more. And if you don't pick it up, you can still clean it with the Q-tip, but literally one scoop of this equals like 10 Q-tips. But be careful, don't do this with any tool, because it can damage, it can scratch. I've modified my tool so I can apply a lot of pressure without ever risking damaging the briar. But yeah, and now after again agitation, let's go with the Q-tip and see. I can already see it. And when I restore pipes for you or for me, what I would do, look at this thing, is I would repeat this process a million times if I have to, until we get to a point, I don't know if I can show it to you, until we get to a point where after agitation, after everything, I get a Q-tip. Those are too dark. Let me see if I can get one. I'm not going to clean this pipe completely now, but if I get a Q-tip to be, this is too dirty, to be just a little bit yellowish, because as I said, no matter what you do on a smoked pipe, you will always get some color out. And yeah, and this reminds me, I have no idea, I've spoken to some other restorers, and the good ones that I know, we all agree that, hey, it takes a lot of time to restore a pipe. But when I hear somebody telling me that they're restoring a pipe for 1 hour, completely, everything, with repairs, I start doubting what they actually do, because believe it or not, sometimes just cleaning the bowl, the mortise, plus the stem on the inside, we're talking cleaning, that's not a restoration, that's not a repair, it will take me from 1 to 2 hours. Like there are pipes that will take up to 2 hours. It's incredible. Of course you can force it, you can get a sharper tool to scrape everything, but then you're damaging the briar. And the way I do things is like very preventive, and I'm trying to protect the pipe as much as possible, even if that costs me more time and the pipe needs to sell for a higher price, it doesn't matter. The pipe is what it matters. Anyway, that was the video. Just a small like maintenance tip coming from a restorer. I hope that you already knew that, but at least if you didn't, now you do. Grab yourself some alcohol, grab yourself some Q-tips, and yeah, don't smoke your pipes dirty. At least know that they're dirty. All right, see you in the next video. Bye bye.